Oh, fuck you! Come on! Hey!
3 years later, just like that.
This is for us.
Who cares what they look like?
I do! Our home isn't just our house, it's everything around us!
Give me a fucking break.
I am asking for some paint and some gasoline for the lawnmower, that's all. I'll do everything else myself.
Just tell me why.
I did. Paying attention to things. It's how we show love. And I'm fixing up some of the shops.
Whoa.
Not the stupid ones, just the wine shop and the furniture store. And the clothing boutique.
Boutique. Are we hosting formal garden parties now?
No, but we are going to have friends.
Excuse me? We will never have friends because there are no friends to be had.
I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
You what?
Well, this really is just, it's amazing.
Right?
Oh, so we get this little
Same way.
Oh, you're a paranoid schizophrenic too.
connection.
I'm not schizophrenic.
Well, can I just say, gun aside, which I get, by the way, how nice this is to have a civilized meal in such a beautiful place. It's been so long. I mean it, I want to thank you, even if we don't end up working together. I really needed this.
We are working together. You know what? Let's go inside. Tess, I want to show you something.
Actually, I have been wanting to see inside.
Not inside.
Thank you. Yes.
Frank! Frank!
Songs.
I understand. If mine brought strangers into our situation, I wouldn't be happy either. But of all the people he could have found on the radio, we're actually decent people just trying to get by.
Oh. Well, aren't I the lucky one?
There's stuff we have in the QZ that you don't have here. We can help each other and get that gun out of my face.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a gift. You come back, we'll trade. This idea that we should use codes for the radio in case anyone's listening.
Well, that's a good idea. Like what?
Like, I was thinking, like, the decades, like 80s trouble.
Fedra's never gonna come up here. And you're well protected against stray infected. But sooner or later, there'll be raiders. And they'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
Like I said, that'd be
We'll
what
be fine.
you should be most worried about. 3 years later.
Pick it up.
I can't.
Just one more loop around. I got something to show you.
Huh?
Not that.
Huh?
Me running.
Nearly there. Ready?
Yes. Oh.
I traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
Strawberries. Worth it. I would trade a gun for that. If I had multiple guns. It's kind of hard to enjoy this because I know what's coming.
What? I was never afraid before you showed up.
No, not on the strawberries.
I was literally right about to say that. Wow. Nice trap.
Bill!
He's probably out there shooting at him. As I thought.
Bill! Bill! Inside!
Oh shit.
Not to me!
I got you. I got you.
We got this. Hold your hand there for me. Hold your hand there.
Cole, Joel, you can't be here alone.
No. You're here.
No. No.
Oh, he's okay.
Call Joel. He'll take care of you. Okay.
So we're back to 2023. Okay. Oh my god. Frank's gonna die, isn't he?
Did you take your pills?
Oh, no.
One orangey. A little whitey. And big roundy. Yeah.
Took most of the night. I'm exhausted.
I don't want you falling asleep in the chair.
I won't.
You will, and then your feet get blue.
Bill.
I'm not fighting about it. Back in
I
bed.
promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart. I've made up my mind. Mm-mm. Come here. I'm not going to give you the every day was a wonderful gift from God speech, but I've had more good days with you than with anyone else. Just give me one more good day. Starting now, make me some toast. Then take me to the boutique where I'll pick outfits for us. You'll wear what I ask. We'll get married, and you cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine. I will drink it. Then you will take me by my hand, bring me to our bed, and I will fall asleep in your arms.
I can't.
Do you love me?
Yes.
Then love me the way I want you to.
It's tough. Damn. Go. He's so cute. Guess we gotta get to the hardest part now. This would be so hard to have to do. So scary.
Why are there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse. This isn't the tragic suicide at the end of the play. I'm old. I'm satisfied. And you were my purpose.
I do not support this. Oh, I should be furious.
It's already done.
But from an objective point of view, it's incredibly romantic. Take me to bed.
Well, this is way different than the game. So, what was the 80s music playing on the radio in the first episode?
Stay there. Bill? Frank? Stay there. You hear anything, you see anything, yell.
I guess that would be the truck. The key to the truck.
It's from Bill. Came with this. August 29, 2023. I'm guessing you found this, Joel, because anyone else would have been electrocuted or blown up by one of my traps.
True.
Take anything you need. The bunker code is the same as the gate code, but in reverse. Anyway, I never liked you. But still, it's like we're friends. Almost. And I respect you. So I'm gonna tell you something because you're probably the only person who will understand. I used to hate the world, and I was happy when everyone died. But I was wrong. Because there was one person worth saving. That's what I did. I saved him. Then I protected him. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do. And God help any motherfuckers who stand in our way. I leave you all of my weapons and equipment. Use them to keep...
Stay here.
Still missing a battery.
Show me your arm. I just finished making a truck battery. It's charging right now. I have a brother out in Wyoming. He's in some kind of trouble, and I'm heading out there to find him. He used to be a firefly. My guess is he knows where some of them are out there. Maybe they can get you to wherever this lab is.
All right. Listen, about Tess.
If I'm taking you with me, there's some rules you gotta follow. Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves. Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your condition. They see that bite mark, they won't think it through, they'll just shoot you. Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
What you say goes.
Okay.
So what now?
We grab what we can.
Holy shit.
Something tells me she's gonna sneak again from here.
Why was the music on?
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
Okay.
80s.
That makes sense.
Dude,
No.
there's a wall of them.
Why wouldn't she just take one secretly at that point? I guess she did just agree with him that she wouldn't do anything against his word.
Needs another hour.
They have hot water. I'm taking a shower. And then you're showering. Seriously.
Wow. Just go on and take it. I was gonna say, you know you've been wanting to all along. She's probably never been in a vehicle
First time in
before.
the car.
It's like a spaceship.
Seatbelt.
Does she even know what that is?
Seatbelt.
So cool.
Did you leave it? Put it back. Ellie. Oh, no, wait. No, leave it. Leave it. Oh, this is good. This is Linda Ronstadt. Do you know who Linda Ronstadt is?
You know I don't know who Linda Ronstadt is.
Oh, man.
It's better than nothing.
The window shot. Okay, guys. Wow. That was a deep episode. It was honestly a lot more than I expected that we would get out of this storyline, and a lot different than I thought the storyline would end up being. I was not expecting Bill to also be dead. Okay. This was just a really emotional episode. I'm really glad that we got to see a really deep dive into Bill and Frank's relationship and got to see it all play out throughout the course of their lives. That was a really nice take on everything and a really great way to bring that story to the show. It is a lot different from the games and from what you can piece together from reading the letters in the game, but I'm glad it's different in the show, and I'm glad they went a lot deeper with it and really explored the full depth of that relationship. I'm glad that we got to see a little bit more of Tess in this episode, even though it was like very brief in the flashback scene. I'm still glad that we got to see her a little bit in this episode. It kind of does just leave me with this feeling, though, once again, same that I feel about Tess losing her so quickly in the second episode. I kind of feel the same way about the whole Bill situation with this episode, sort of bringing him in and then having him die all in one episode. It would have been nice to have him around a little bit longer. So I kind of have a little bit of a mixed feeling on that. But overall, I still am satisfied, and I really do like what they did with the story and with Bill's character and all of that in this episode. Now, aside of that stuff, some of the stuff that I mentioned at the beginning, it was nice to see a little bit more of Joel opening up to Ellie. He still seems a little bit standoffish and a little bit cautious. You know, he wanted to check her arm again, but it does seem like he's softening up to her a little bit more. And definitely we got to see that, you know, Ellie does feel really bad about what happened to Tess, and she sort of tried to bring it up to Joel, but, you know, he just wasn't ready for that discussion. So it's nice to see that they're kind of getting this emotional connection a little bit more developed this episode. The other thing I wanted to mention was with Ellie's character. Like I said, there's a bit of like a disturbing undertone with her character, which kind of makes me a little bit, I don't want to say like worried, because I'm really just not sure yet. I'm unsure of exactly what they're doing with Ellie's character, with the whole dark undertone thing where, you know, she's like cutting on the infected's head in a kind of sadistic way and then kills it. And sort of we've been seeing that she sort of has this like dark obsession with just this brutality. I don't necessarily know if it's an obsession with death or with killing or, you know, exactly what it is. Like I said, I'm just unsure of exactly what they're trying to do with her character and this sort of dark undertone with it. Because we see from the very first episode, you know, she's willing and ready to just stab the guard in the leg, which, you know, pretty much happens in the game as well. But it seems like with the show, they're just taking it to a little bit more of a darker place. We also saw in the first episode where Joel's punching the guard. She really was like invested in like looking at that and focusing in on it. And it seemed like there was like a darkness that overtook her in that moment as well, the way she was just staring and watching. Then we later see she's like asking Joel about that, questioning him in episode 2. Like, what was it like? What does it feel like? Or whatever she asks in the second episode, asking about how it feels to kill someone. So I don't know. I mean, in the second game, we do see that there's a more of a dark side to Ellie with the whole story and everything of what happens on her sort of path of vengeance. So maybe that's what they're trying to do, plant the seeds of like this more darker side to Ellie here. And I know that we're getting a season 2 of the show. So perhaps that's what the whole deal is. And they're trying to like really plant the seed of this darker side in Ellie. I'm just not really sure how I feel about it, you know? I know also too, there was a lot of this episode where I wasn't really talking, but it's because it was such heavy tones and just so serious. I, you know, was like just focused in on it. So it just is what it is on that note. But yeah, with that said, that's basically going to be all for my review and reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode in the comments down below. If you would like to see the full reaction, you can check out my Patreon as well. The link for that will be in the description box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.